back again. Next build. We've done the small stuff. What we want to try and do is something a little bit bigger. We've got a bike shed which is basically full of rubbish and bikes with flat tyres that Dan keeps puncturing and then hiding at the back. So what we've decided to do is to extend that bike shed and get a load of these resin handholds, and we're going to build our own rock climbing wall. Get ready for the Shed Watch big build. As you can see, it's not vast. Oh dear, I've climbed both sides. Don't laugh then. So what we're going to do is we're going to take this wall out, this whole wall. It's going to go back about 1.5 metres. So we're going to end up with a space, a big square basically, that's going to be about 2.5 metres by 2.5 metres, or 8 foot by 8 foot, with a ceiling height of about 8 foot as well. So we're going to have what we call a lateral bouldering wall. We're probably going to try and get something going over the roof as well. But what this does is it makes use of the length of the building on all 4 sides by placing these holds in strategic situations, and then you work your way around climbing the different coloured holds for the route you want to take. Right, that's the end of the shed out. Got a much better idea of what's going on now. So what we're doing now is we're fitting the floor plate into the existing shed, and we'll get the joists and the floor in. Well, now the floor's done, we've used, thank you Dan, we've used 18mm sterling board on that, so it's really nice and strong. Joists are put in at about 400mm centres, so there can be no bounce in it, and we prop down onto the existing floor as well. So yeah, should be pretty good. As you can see, we've got the floor plate running all the way around, and that is what we're going to build the walls off now. we get to a stage now where at least we're under cover. You just pan up then, we've got the new roof joists in where we've joined onto the old ones. The roof deck's on, we've got the corners up with the plates. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some torch on roofing felt to give it a good weather seal. We're not going to rely on just nailing shed felt on, we're going to do it properly. So we stick a couple of layers of this on and then that'll make it nice and watertight. Well, that's the felt torched on, at least we're watertight now because it looks like we might get a bit of rain later. I think now it's time to get the wall stud work built in and then we can look at getting the ply drilled out for the holes. As you can see, all the uprights are in now. We've got felt on the roof, we've got boards, it's structurally sound, the floor's nice and safe. What we're going to do now is we're going to go over this existing ply because this is only 9mm, sorry, so it needs to be a lot thicker. We've brought that out to the face so that it will go over nice and smooth, and we're going to put 18mm ply on these walls, and we're going to fix these resin handholds, they're proper rock climbing ones, to the board before we put it up because they have to be fixed through from the back. Day two. We had a good day yesterday. We got all the structure built. As you can see, we've ply lined it all, the ceiling as well. It's all done with the 18mm ply. All of the walls have now got holds on where we can use them, which is really good. We've got a little bench here because this is going to be where Dan services all his skates and skateboards and things. That's good. I've had some old cupboards left over from another job that I've had stuck in the garage for ages. And these lights here, we got one in the Shedbox studio, but we have one left. They were salvaged from an old factory because there's a few of the LEDs that have burnt out and they've replaced them, but they're perfect for here. As you can see, we've got a bit of power in here. That's all isolated in our main shed, so that's good. So what we're going to do, we've got a few more holes to go on, and then we're going to put a traversing route just across the roof so that we can go round and then across the roof and back down the other side. well, we've just got a few of the ceiling holds in. We've put the planks up and that ties all the jaws together. And these we've made out of some offcuts of timber that were donated to us by Ollie. Thank you very much, mate. Going to good use. And we've just shaped these up. You can see we put notches and digs in them, rounded the corners off, and that makes a nice sort of handhold type thing. Done. There we are. Dan's got his little workbench there with some cupboardage underneath. All the handholds are in. We've got the roof line in now, and it's been a good build. Really pleased with the way it's turned out. Actually, it's turned out a lot better than even we thought. So it's a nice space for him, and until the gyms get opened up again, it means at least he can do something rather than smashing our house up. So it's been a good one. Thanks for watching. Don't forget, click like and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.